The Christmas Countdown Killer. Christmas used to feel loud. Traffic, crowds, music playing too early in stores. Now it feels quiet in the worst possible way. The kind of quiet that presses against your ears and makes every sound feel suspicious. I know this because I lived through the year the city learned what real fear feels like. It started on December 10th. Early. Too early for something that bad. The first body was found behind a toy store that had closed for renovations. A man in his 30s, stabbed cleanly, positioned sitting upright against the brick wall like someone had taken time to arrange him. No signs of robbery. No straggle. Just precision. The news said it was random violence. They were wrong. I found out about the tag from a leaked police photo online. A small paper label tied to the victim's wrist with red string. Neatly cut. Perfect handwriting. Day 1. That's when I started paying attention. By December 12th, there were 4 bodies. Different locations. Different backgrounds. Same pattern. Same tag. Same red string. Day 2. Day 3. Day 4. I live alone. I always have. Christmas week is when the city empties out just enough to feel exposed. Families leave. Offices close. Streets go quiet earlier than usual. It's the easiest time to disappear. I noticed something the news didn't mention. Every victim lived within walking distance of each other. I pulled up a map and marked the locations myself. At first it looked random. Then I zoomed in. The circle tightened. On December 13th, the 5th body was found inside a locked apartment. No forced entry. The TV was still on, playing a Christmas movie. The victim was seated on the couch, hands folded like they'd been waiting. Above them, carved into the wall, were the words, "He sees you when you're sleeping." That's when the police finally admitted it was intentional. A countdown. They called him the 12 Nights Killer. I didn't like the name. It made it sound theatrical. Ritualistic. Like he wanted attention. But the details told a different story. The killer didn't rush. He didn't leave DNA. He didn't panic. He didn't overkill. This wasn't rage. This was planning. I started reading everything. Police statements. Crime forums. Anonymous leaks. I learned the killer struck at night, always between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. Always during moments when the city masked sound with normal holiday noise. Fireworks. Music. Crowds. Snowplows. On December 15th, I noticed something else. Every victim lived alone. No roommates. No pets. No visitors scheduled. The killer wasn't random. He was selective. That night, I came home to find my front door unlocked. I know it was locked when I left. Deadbolt. Habit. Nothing inside was disturbed. No miss. No missing items. Except a folded piece of paper sitting on my kitchen counter. Red string. Day 8. I didn't scream. I didn't run. I sat down and stared at it until my hands stopped shaking. I should have called the police. Instead, I started thinking like the person hunting me. Why leave a note instead of killing me? Because he wasn't done yet. That night, I didn't sleep. I sat on the couch with the lights off, watching shadows crawl across the walls as headlights passed outside. At 2:41 a.m., I heard footsteps in the hallway outside my apartment. Slow. Deliberate. Not pacing. Counting. They stopped in front of my door. 3 polite knocks. I didn't breathe. After a long time, the footsteps moved on. The next morning, Day 9 appeared on the news. A woman found dead in her car 2 streets away. I recognized the location immediately. The circle had tightened again. Now it centered on my building. I stopped being passive. I printed maps, timelines, victim profiles. I cross-checked addresses, jobs, routines. That's when I found the connection the police missed. Every victim worked somewhere that closed early for the holidays. Toy store, office building, accounting firm, library, empty places, easy exits. I went to the police station with what I had. They listened politely, took notes, thanked me. Nothing changed. That night, my phone rang. Private number. I answered without thinking. A man's voice spoke calmly, warmly, like he was smiling. "Merry Christmas." My throat locked. "You've been paying attention," he said. "That's good." I demanded to know why he chose those people. He laughed softly. "I didn't choose them. They chose Christmas." The call ended. On December 18th, the city imposed curfews. Police patrols doubled. Helicopters circled nightly. It didn't help. Day 10 happened anyway. This time the body was found in a church storage room, posed beneath a nativity display. The tag read, "Almost." That word stayed with me. Almost what? I checked my apartment obsessively. Every lock. Every window. I slept in shifts, forcing myself awake with alarms every 30 minutes. On December 22nd, I found another note. This one was taped to my bedroom door when I woke up. Day 11. He had been inside while I slept. I called the detective assigned to the case and told him everything. He didn't argue anymore. He told me to stay somewhere public. I tried. My car wouldn't start. Perfect timing. On December 23rd, the city shut down entirely. Stores closed. Streets emptied. People stayed inside. At noon, Day 12 appeared across the street from my building. The tag this time read, "Almost home." That night, I knew he was coming. I barricaded myself inside. Furniture against doors. Kitchen knife in my hand. Phone recording video just in case. At 11:58 p.m., the power went out. Total darkness. Then I heard my lock turning. He didn't rush. He wanted me to hear him. He spoke from the hallway. "You should feel honored," he said. "Most people don't get an ending." He stepped into the dim streetlight glow. Normal face. Average build. Forgettable. That terrified me more than anything else. "Christmas Eve," he said softly. Day 13. I attacked him when he stepped closer. I don't remember the fight clearly. I remember pain. Shouting. Sirens. I woke up in a hospital. They told me he was dead. Self-defense. Case closed. They said Christmas was safe again. But this morning, I woke up to something on my nightstand. A small paper tag. Red string. It read, "Next year." And outside my door, someone knocked. 3 times. Politely. "Yendi."